Memphis, Tennessee. It has been written, if music were religion, then Memphis would be Jerusalem, and Sun Studio its most sacred shrine. And you are here with Paul Thorn.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Hello everybody, my name is Paul Thorn. I'm real excited to be here at Sun Studios doing a show. I've got my band with me. They've been with me a long time. I've got Bill Hines on lead guitar. I got Ralph Friedrichsen on bass guitar. I got Jeffrey Perkins on drums and Michael Graham on keyboard, and they're good fellas. I grew up in Tupelo, and it's you know, arguably the place where the most famous person who ever lived came from, Elvis. There's a lot of people I know, older people, that knew Elvis and went to school with him, and I remember the day he passed. I was at the babysitter. I was a little kid, and the woman that was keeping me, she was just crying her eyes out.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I was a boxer for about 8 years. I was like number 29 in the world in my weight class, and the fight I was most known for is a fight I lost. In 1988, I fought on national television against the four-time world champion, Roberto Duran. I had 3 fights after I lost to Duran, but I kind of realized that being good in a sport like that is not good enough. You have to be great to really stay in it. So I didn't fight very long after I lost to Duran, because I realized I just didn't have that little extra something that it takes to be a champion. I get my song ideas from all kind of different things, but my current album is called Too Blessed to Be Stressed, and that title came from an old lady I used to go to church with. Her name was Sister Johnson, and one morning at Sunday school, when I was a little kid, I asked her how she was doing, and she said, "Oh, I'm too blessed to be stressed." And it just, that was such a positive phrase. I mean, if you think about it, that phrase, it's saying, yeah, we all got trouble in life, but if you weigh the good and the bad, most of the time the good outweighs the bad.
Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Out behind a new Taco Bell at the Blue Oasis Motel, everybody's checking in, they're staying here the whole weekend. The Johnson family reunion has become an institution. They all wear the same red t-shirts on the front. They say these 5 words: too blessed to be stressed. 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 On the way to Birmingham, I was in a traffic jam. It was harder than an oven. I was on the verge of cussing. Right in front of me, I saw a purple SUV. It had a peace sign on the back glass and a sticker on the bumper that said, "Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed." Kayla was a single mother living with her older brother. After cornbread got her pregnant, he was absent and neglected. Then she met a man who gently took her by the hand. He gave her sweet love and affection, and he's so good to her children. Now she's too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. How you feeling? Too blessed to be stressed. Everything is alright. Too blessed to be stressed. One more time. We are too blessed to be stressed.
I remember growing up listening to records, you know, where you would buy a record and you would put it on, and then you would, while you were listening to it, you would look at the package and you turn it over and you read every detail, and all the songs, they ran together. Coming up with great songs or good songs is very hard to do. I spend more time just searching for a good idea, you know, because that's, if you get a good idea, you can write a song. But you know, I can write a song every day, but I don't, because I don't have a good idea every day. My song Mediocrity is King, it's just about how the standard of excellence in the world seems to have went down. You know, whether it's these game shows where you become a singing star, you know, and then you got too many Walmarts, too many things that to me are mediocre, and that's what this song's about.
In this crazy world where we all abide, a wise man walks and a foolish man rides. They manufacture stars on a TV stage. Johnny Cash couldn't get arrested today. Everything's changed. I can't say who's to blame, but I do know one thing: mediocrity's king. The five and dime, the corner drugstore, they used to shake your hand when you walked through the door. Red, white, and blue, it was our little town, till the super center came and it shut them all down. Everything's changed. I can't say who's to blame, but I do know one thing: mediocrity's king. When you don't expect much, then you never let down. You get the kind of government we've got now. Republicans and Democrats are breaking my heart. I can't tell them sons of bitches apart. Everything's changed. I can't say who's to blame, but I do know one thing: mediocrity's king. Whoa, everything's changed. I can't say
It was really cool coming to Sun Studio. I got a free T-shirt, and they took me on a tour. They took me on a tour of all the recording places and the memorabilia upstairs, and it's pretty awesome. And just the pictures, and it's unbelievable what came out of this place. I've got a box set of DVDs. It's Elvis the Sun Sessions. I listen to it all the time, and it really is magical music. I don't know what they did, I don't know how they did it, but they really captured something that this is going to be a time capsule kind of thing, that 1,000 years from now somebody will listen to that Elvis Sun Sessions and they'll like it just as much as I like it right now, because it's timeless and it's great. I've done music all my life, and the reason for that is my father is a Pentecostal preacher, and so I grew up singing in church. And when I was a child, they had two different kinds of churches. They had the churches where the black people attended, and they had the churches where the white people attended. And at the black churches, they did rhythm and blues style gospel, which is where rock and roll and all this Elvis stuff came from. And at the white churches, they did country western gospel. And because my dad was a preacher, we went to the black churches and the white churches. I wrote a song called This Old Stray Dog and Jesus Are All the Friends I've Got, and it's a song about the downward spiral of drug addiction. I have seen people recover, but I've never seen anybody recover without getting help, because only with help can you really get yourself together and get back on track with your life again.
I used to know a drug dealer, his name was Billy Jack. The Mexican cartel cut his head off and he ain't coming back. God knows I sure miss my buddy, he had some killer pot. This old stray dog and Jesus are all the friends I've got. The pain pill jar is empty, my wild Irish rose is gone, but I found a tube of model airplane glue and I'm getting my buzz on. Why is everybody judging me when the good book says judge not? This old stray dog and Jesus are all the friends I've got. I've never felt so lonely, I've never been so blue. My world keeps getting smaller, it's down to the chosen few. Well, I have not lost everything, but I sure have lost a lot. This old stray dog and Jesus are all the friends I've got. The Glory Road Recovery Home is where I now reside. They gave me a King James Bible and a sack of Purina's Pride. There's a smoking section by a dead oak tree at the back of the parking lot. This old stray dog and Jesus are all the friends I've got. I've never felt so lonely, I've never been so blue. My world keeps getting smaller, it's down to the chosen few. Well, I have not lost everything, but I sure
One thing I'm really adamant about at my shows is when the show is over, I don't just leave. I go out in the front, I like to shake everybody's hand, and if somebody gets a CD or whatever, they want me to sign it or to get a picture, I like to have that moment with them because, you know, those little moments, when you have a moment with a fan like that, they tend to stay with you for life because you showed them you cared something about them. And that's what people really want more than anything, is to be recognized.
What kind of roof do you live under?
What kind of roof do you live under? That's a song on my record. You know, sometimes me and my wife late at night, we're guilty of, we'll sit around and we'll gossip about our neighbors and we'll analyze our relatives and, you know, talk about everybody. And every time we do it, at the end of it, it's very clear that we are better than them, right? We're better than them. We just got it together better than they do. But that's stupid and that's wrong, as you know. So instead of doing that, we need to quit judging other people and examine our own lives and ask ourselves, what kind of roof do you live under? It's about your home, but it's about your philosophy, and it's about your heart and your spirit. What kind of spirit you got?
You hear the thunder rumbling, there's lightning over yonder. The wind's blowing and the rain's coming down. What kind of roof do you live under? What God has joined together, no man can put us under. But you're gonna need a fit to your shingle. What kind of roof do you live under? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? Family and friends are priceless. They all got your number. Are you there for them when they need a friend? What kind of roof do you live under? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? A concrete slab is a good thing to have, but it won't block the rain and thunder. Before the cold wind blows, it's important to know what kind of roof do you live under. Oh, what kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you? What kind of roof do you live under? Too blessed to be stressed.
You can see more songs and connect with this artist at sunstudio.com. Check your local listings and tune back in next week for another fantastic original artist on Sun Studio Sessions.